Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR Goodyear Cup Series qualifying from The Rock, Rockingham in North Carolina. This season the qualifying format is done through the board game Race Formula 90, and in our previous qualifying video we tried to explain some of the rules, but there was still a bit of confusion. So before we start the real qualifying run, we're going to cut to a mock qualifying run featuring 6 competitors that will hopefully better explain the process.
Okay, so here's our group of 6 that we picked. You'll notice that the slow and the medium group have numbers that say ADV. That is because in the advanced version of the game is where the fast ones show up. So the fast ones pretty much only have an ADV. So you go by that large number first, which means in this case we're actually pretty much in order, but you'll see that we have a tie, we have 2 3s, and 2 4s. Now what we do in the event of a tie is you go by the small red number right here, and that one you actually want to be lower. So in this case, the fast black one is faster than the slow purple one. And here we have 2 medium ones, but the 40 is lower, so it goes like that. So, for qualifying between this group, we have a black 6, a medium 440, medium 460, a fast 3, a slow 3, and a slow 2. So you can see how we have kind of the variety here where it mixes it up, but for the most part, the fast guys qualify up front, medium guys qualify in the middle, and the slow guys qualify towards the back.
For most tracks, the rules used to determine the slow, medium, and fast groups are used through statistics from driveraverages.com. However, because Rockingham is not an active track and does not have driver statistics for many of the active Goodyear Cup Series drivers, we're going with the rain-out qualifying procedure essentially. We're going with Goodyear Cup Series points. So that means here is your fast group. Martin Truex Jr. currently leads Goodyear Cup Series points. Here's the medium group, Joey Logano leading that group. They'll be using the yellow tokens. And here is your slow group, with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at the lead of that group and Trevor Bayne currently last in points. And with that, we are ready to get started with round 1. It will be 3 rounds of qualifying here at Rockingham, with the bottom 10 being eliminated. They will start wherever they qualify in the bottom 10. The slow group now being assigned their times. It is not entirely out of the realm of possibility for one of the slow cars to qualify up front. As we saw in qualifying at Phoenix, some of the slow cars made it to the final round. And the times are now starting to come in. The cars lined up to the right are the slower cars, so those are the ones in danger of being eliminated. Cars lined up side by side are tied with their initial number, so they will have to go to the smaller red number to determine where they qualified there. It looks like all the times are in. Martin Truex Jr. is fastest in round 1. So let's take a look at the results from back to front. Greg Biffle, then it's AJ Allmendinger and Ryan Blaney. They are eliminated. Then it's Danica Patrick, Carl Edwards, and Jimmy Johnson. Then it's Matt Kenseth, a lot of big names here, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, and finally, just missing the cutoff is Trevor Bayne. So Sean Gossett hangs on, everybody else will move on to round 2. We will quickly cycle through the rest of these results because they will be reshuffled. You're now looking at the top 10 qualifiers from round 1, and here are the 3 fastest from round 1. It's Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. at the top of the speed charts. So here's the field for round 2. You can see 4 slow cars have advanced, 7 medium cars, and 9 of the fast cars, all but 1, have advanced into the second round. That was Tony Stewart from the fast group, who failed to advance. So here we go, round 2 is underway, and the fastest 12 out of this session will move on to the final round of qualifying to determine pole position. And the times are in, let's see how they stack up. Paul Menard currently the fastest in qualifying, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slowest. Eric Almirola now with the fastest time. He is tied with Kurt Busch, and Sean Gossett now sits solely at the top. Let's see if he can hang on. And he does. Sean Gossett, fastest in session 2. So starting 20th through 13th will be Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ryan Newman, and Austin Dillon. Then Kyle Larson, Casey Kane, and Kyle Busch. And then finally, just missing the cutoff, is Matt DiBenedetto and Clint Boyer. So here are the drivers that will make it to the final round. We'll quickly scroll through them until we reach our Fast 3. And here they are. It's a trio of Chevrolets: Chase Elliott, Jeff Gordon, and Sean Gossett, who won this race last year. He's looking to start where he left off, from the pole. So here is your Fast 12, who will be competing for pole position in the final round. You see one car from the slow group has made it. That's Paul Menard. 4 cars from the medium group and 7 from the fast group have advanced into the final round. So we are underway in the final round of qualifying. We will slow down the fast forward just a little bit once all the times are in, so that we can bring you whoever gets the pole as it happens. This time we're not going to line up tied times side by side. It's just going to be 2 by 2, make it look like your traditional start of the event. So 3 times are in now, and it looks like Joey Logano's got the provisional pole, and as I say that, Kurt Busch comes in. He's got the fastest time now. Kevin Harvick starting 3rd so far provisionally. Kurt Busch holds on to the pole. And it looks like this is going to be a good time for Martin Truex Jr. Good enough for 2nd so far. 3 cars left to qualify. Kurt Busch holds the pole. And it's a good time for Chase Elliott. He moves into the pole. Jeff Gordon is going to move towards the back there. One more time to go in, and Gossett has it. Sean Gossett gets the pole here at Rockingham. That is 2 pole positions in a row at Rockingham for the 94 team. So here's how the top 12 will line up. In row 6, it's Paul Menard and Eric Almirola. In row 5, it's Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski, both putting in a qualifying effort of 4. Then in row 4, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. with a 410 and Jamie McMurray with a 560. In row 3, it's Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano. In row 2, Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott with a 510. And then your front row, it's Kurt Busch with a 660 and Sean Gossett qualifying on pole with a 620. So Sean Gossett looks to continue his dominance at Rockingham, and that'll do it for us for qualifying here from North Carolina. We will see you at the race.